No, what we're talking about, I think it's important to look at the traffic that we see in terms of this trade in human beings across the Mediterranean. Because what we see is that a lot of people coming are economic migrants, but they are people who are paying criminal gangs, paying criminals to transport them across Africa. These criminals are then putting them into vessels which they know very often are not seaworthy, where people's lives will be put at risk. And of course, we as the United Kingdom are participating in the search and rescue operation to make sure that people are not dying at sea. But we need to deal with these criminal gangs. We need to deal with this terrible, callous trade in human beings. And partly that is about the expertise that can help to interdict the criminals and deal with them. And our National Crime Agency is working with Europol. We're offering that expertise as well. But also I think it's important that the criminals aren't able simply to say to people, if you pay us money, we are going to put your lives at risk, but don't worry, you will get to Europe. And that's why it's important that people picked up in the Mediterranean can be taken back to Africa.
But do you agree, if you use the term forcibly removed, that it does imply that these people who've endured all manner of difficulties actually trying to get to some safety, that you're then going to put them further into difficulties in terms of forcibly returning them to their countries that they're fleeing from?
Well, first of all, I don't think that's a phrase that I myself have used, but what I did say was that the High Representative, the European High Representative, Federica Mogherini, had said that effectively that nobody should be returned, nobody should be returned against their will, and therefore effectively that Europe should accept anybody who wishes to come to Europe. And I think, as I say, what we're seeing lying behind a lot of these people trying to come to Europe is this terrible trade in human beings. There are criminals who are making money, making a profit out of people's aspirations, and doing so in a way where they know these people's lives will be put at risk. I think that is a terrible trade. I think we need to deal with that, and I think we need to ensure that the criminals are not able to ply this business any longer.